Alrighty, shed update. It's been a little while, and I have some rather unexpected news. Today has been this week has been a pretty interesting week, and I have been shopping. Whoa! Here we are. This is a 1960 Plymouth Fury two-door hardtop coupe. This is my end of the world, if I die tomorrow, dream car. And I have acquired it for the, what I would say, pretty reasonable price of $8,500. So, looks like a relatively solid car. It's had some sketchy patchwork done to it. This has all been kind of sculpted out of fiberglass and scrap metal. And that frame rail has been made up out of tube steel, which is less than ideal, but looks like a pretty sound and functional repair. This frame rail looks like it might need a little bit of attention, but overall, relatively solid car. She's definitely hiding some stuff. There's a fair amount of sketchy bodywork going on under here, but all in all, pretty decent machine. It's been kind of stripped down. I have damn near all the pieces for it. It's a little rougher than I expected it to be, but in other ways it's better, which I will get to. That is a big block. This is a 361 Golden Commando big block Mopar, which is pretty cool. Factory big block 4-speed car, or factory big block 4-barrel car, dual exhaust from factory. Manual steering, manual brakes, very unusual to see that in a highly optioned car such as this. Very unusual indeed. The badass part about it is it's a stick shift. 3 on the tree big block. Pretty cool combo. Originally a black and white car with red interior. The red interior is pretty well done. It's junk. But looks like the seats are a good foundation to be redone. The dash, the bright work on the dash is a little disappointing. It's a little sorry. But this awesome Aero steering wheel, I have a replacement for that's in immaculate condition. And these in good shape go for anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. So I'm gonna call that a win, seeing as that's a third the price of the car. So looks like it's relatively complete. I have the back window. It needs a windshield. I know where a windshield is in a local junkyard. Pretty cool stuff. One thing that kind of threw me for a loop. So we've got a pretty decent rocker gap, a little wider than I would like, but that's within the realm of factory tolerances. But over on this side, this is a pretty obscenely large gap. That's not right. And I was worried that this has been messed with and that this has all been welded together, which I would not be surprised if there's been some patchwork done underneath. But no, that is a factory rocker. I think the door is up a bit. So I'm not entirely sure exactly what's going on, but definitely a little better than I was thinking initially. But I mean, there's some sketchy bodywork. I mean, the filler's about a ½ inch thick here, and that's all fiberglass. I mean, that's crude. So I think for the time being, this baby is going to get a very half-assed quick paint job just to kind of get it looking nice and on the road. I really want to get it running and driving. I'm going to discipline myself and not touch it until we move into the new house. Oh, perhaps I spoiled the surprise there. Anyways, I am not going to touch this for a while, but I have it now, so that makes me happy. Yeah, quick paint job. Thinking golden white, maybe letter her up a little bit, maybe put numbers on the doors, cut the mufflers off. You know, it'll be kind of a greasy degenerate sort of car for a little while. Kind of leave the interior alone. I'm pondering either painting it eventually like an aqua color, or I mean, depending on how attached I get to it when it's golden white, I might keep it golden white. Who knows? We'll see. But I think it'll be a pretty bitchin' rig. Yeah, the door glass is in the doors. I'm missing a radiator, missing a glove box door, missing the vent windows, and a couple other odds and ends. Nothing crazy. This valance is a little disappointing. It's kind of junk, so I'll have to source one of those. It's not really repairable. And I mean, there's been some pretty atrocious body work done. This is supposed to be two separate panels, and they've been kind of fused together with Bondo. I mean, that's not good, but whatever. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Very nice grill, nice trim rings, but the real treat with this car is waiting in the other barn. Okay, now the real treat of everything here is this. These are all the parts that came with the car. Got the factory correct Golden Commando 4-barrel air cleaner. We've got stainless fender skirts, pretty rare option. We've got the sport trunk lid spare tire cover thing. That and that. But the treat, the reason I bought the car, everything has been re-chromed. All brand new chrome, bumper ends, bumpers, tail lights, every molding, these things, that's all brand new chrome. The bitchin' Golden Commando emblems, all new chrome. Not the most beautiful chrome, it's got a few flaws, but it's all new. So, yeah, pretty cool. The cost to have all this stuff chromed would would definitely exceed what I paid for the car. So, that's pretty wild. Had to drive all the way down to Delaware to pick her up, South Delaware. So that was quite the haul. But, got 2 gas tanks, we got all the door panels. They're pretty ratty, but I think they'll be good enough for a beater. We're gonna do a half-ass paint job, bolt all the chrome on, put the interior back together, put some blankets on the seats. I think I want to do a mechanical restoration on it. That's going to be kind of the first order of business. Pull the motor out, clean it up, reseal it. If it needs to be rebuilt, rebuild it. Go through the tranny, make sure the rear end's not ruined, and make it a mechanically sound automobile, but leave the exterior a little scuzzy and roll for a while, and eventually do a proper restoration when I have the time and funds, if ever. But the point being, I really want to have this be my car, and I wanted to have it be a functional car that I could make memories in before I get married and have kids and have it sidelined. So if I never get around to a proper restoration, so be it. But I want to have it in one piece, and I want to have it, and I have it. So that's what we got cooking. Pretty crazy stuff. So I'm not going to be working on that for a couple months, most likely. Yeah. So, in other news, bike, I have procrastinated ordering parts. I need to order parts. Still having some running issues. Have a new regulator for the charging issue, which is what I traced the problem to. So, not a whole lot left to do on this, but more coming soon. Gotta kind of get my ass in gear a little bit. The big trip out to Kansas is in a week? Yeah, a week. So, I'm not really expecting to get a ton done on this before then, but it needs to get done in the next couple months so they can drive out of here. So, and here's the back window for the Fury, and the unobtainium rear window gasket that is somehow still good. So they do not reproduce these. This is what you get. So yeah, that's what we got there. But yeah, so pretty crazy stuff going on around here. But that happened. So more continues to happen.